Hello student, I am making this video to explain you various definitions. The first definition is preservatives. These are the chemical that is added to products such as food products, beverages, pharmaceutical drugs, paints, biological samples, cosmetics to prevent decomposition by microbial growth or by undesirable chemical change. In short, preservatives are added to the compound to prevent its degradation. Examples of preservatives are sodium benzoate and calcium propionate. Second term, bactericidal. As the cidal word suggests, these are the agents or antibiotics that inhibit bacterial cell wall synthesis or kill the bacteria. Bactericidal agents mostly killing the bacteria. Example penicillin and cephalosporin. Third term is adsorbent. Solid substance used to collect solute molecules from liquid or gas. It is used to extract pollutants. Example activated charcoal and silica gel. Silica gel is used to absorb moisture and activated charcoal is used to purify the solutions. Fourth one, astringent. Substance that cause the contraction or shrinkage of the tissues and that dry up secretions. It helps cleansing the skin, tighten the pores and dry out oil and remove leftover makeup. This whole are application of astringent. But the astringent is the main function is shrinkage of tissues, or you can say contractions of the tissues. That's why it is used to remove dirt, oil, makeup, and it is used to nourish our skin. What are the examples of astringent? Acacia, potash, alum. Fifth definition, antioxidant. A substance that inhibit, this is the symbol of inhibition, that stops oxidation, especially one used to counteract the deterioration of stored product. Example, vitamin C and vitamin E. Generally, this oxidation process decomposed or change the composition of compounds. That's why we are adding some antioxidant to our final product. Next definition, protective. As the name suggests, it protects something. Substance which are tend to form a coating and protect the exposed skin or mucous membrane from harmful stimuli. Example, zinc oxide and zinc stearate. The zinc oxide is mainly added in talcum powder. They will protect our skin. Next definitions are antacids. Anta, opposite to acid. So, antacids are alkaline substance used to neutralize the excess gastric acid which can cause hyperacidity, gastritis, that is inflammation of stomach, and peptic ulcer in the stomach of patients suffering from acidity. Antacids are basically used to neutralize the excess of acid which is produced by stomach. The example of antacids are aluminum hydroxide gel and calcium carbonate, magnesium carbonate. Next, acidifiers. The agents which overcome the condition which is known as achlorhydria, that is absence of HCl in stomach, and increase the acidity in stomach are known as acidifiers or acidifying agent. This is just opposite to antacid. Antacid are reducing acidity and acidifiers are used to increase acidity or acid secretion in stomach. The example of antacids were aluminum hydroxide, and here the example of acidifiers are ammonium chloride and dilute HCl. Now expectorant. An expectorant is agent which dissolve thick mucus and is usually used to help relieve respiratory difficulties. So it is useful to expel out mucus, thick mucus from the respiratory tract and from the nostril. Example, ammonium chloride and potassium iodide. So what does expectorant do? They are used to carry out cough from the respiratory tract. In Gujarati, એક્સપેક્ટોરન્ટ એવા એજન્ટ્સ છે જે તમારા કફને બહાર કાઢે છે. નાઉ કેથાર્ટિક્સ. The cathartics are drugs which bring about defecation. Two terminologies are there. One is cathartic and the other is laxative. These cathartics are severe in action, means they are showing faster action and more severe. Now these are the agents which we can use in constipation. The patient who is suffering from constipation, for that patient we are using this cathartic to pass out the stool. Example, sodium phosphate and magnesium sulfate. The other term is laxative. These are also used to carry out defecation or used in constipation, but these are milder than the cathartics. Example, biscodile and senna. Next terminology, hematics. Hematinic is a nutrient which is required for the formation of blood cells in the process of hematopoiesis. Now this hematopoiesis is nothing but the synthesis of blood cell. Synthesis of blood cell is known as hematopoiesis. And hematinics are nutrients which are used for the formation of blood cell. Example, ferrous sulfate. The other name of ferrous sulfate is green vitterol. One more terminology is emetics. These are the agent which induces vomiting when administered orally or by injection route. So here emetics are the agents which helps to vomit the poisonous substances from the stomach. The example is copper sulfate. One more terminology is there, that is antimicrobial agents. These are the chemicals whose preparations help in reducing and preventing infection due to microbes. Various microbes or pathogens are developing infection in various tissues of our body, and we are having various medicines to prevent to get prevention from the infection produced by the microbes. So antimicrobial agents are which agents? They will inhibit or kill the microbes and helpful in treatment of infection which is developed by the microbes. Examples are penicillin, tetracycline, etc. One more terminology which is antidotes. Antidotes are the agents which we are using for relieving from the poisonous substances if it is ingested by oral route.